Trevor Phillips is the raw nerve of GTA 5. His story explains what happens when chaos lives without restraint, loyalty exists without morality, and survival replaces identity. Trevor is not complex because he hides depth. He is complex because he shows everything. Trevor grew up in instability. The game hints at an abusive childhood, neglect, and constant displacement. Trevor learned early that the world offered no safety. Control came through aggression. Trust came through dominance. Violence became language. These foundations matter. Trevor does not break later. He is already broken when the story begins. Before we go on, here is a quick reminder to subscribe if you haven't already. It's free and you can change your mind later. Enjoy the video. Before GTA 5, Trevor met Michael Townley during criminal work in Canada. Their partnership worked because of contrast. Michael planned, Trevor executed. Michael lied, Trevor stayed honest in his own way. Brad followed, Trevor valued loyalty above all else. Crime gave him structure. The crew became his family. This bond defined Trevor more than money ever did. The North Yankton heist destroyed Trevor's world. Michael betrayed the crew to save himself. Brad died. Trevor believed Michael died. Trevor survived, but survival meant isolation. His family vanished in seconds. From Trevor's perspective, loyalty got him nothing. Yet he never stopped believing in it. That contradiction defines him. Years later, Trevor lives in Sandy Shores. His life looks chaotic, but it follows internal rules. He controls territory. He runs Trevor Phillips Enterprises. He traffics drugs and weapons. He kills without hesitation. Yet he protects those he claims as his own. He despises hypocrisy. He hates weakness masked as virtue. Trevor lives honestly in a dishonest world. Trevor's violence shocks players because it lacks apology. He does not justify himself. He does not rationalize. He accepts what he is. This acceptance makes him terrifying. He kills quickly, but betrayal enrages him more than anything. Violence is not personal. Lies are. When Trevor discovers Michael is alive, his entire worldview collapses. The betrayal resurfaces. Michael did not just escape crime. He abandoned Trevor. He replaced him. Trevor reacts with rage because rage is the only language he trusts. Yet underneath the violence sits grief. Trevor lost his family twice. Trevor's obsession with Michael is not romantic. It is existential. Michael represents the lie that one can escape consequence. Trevor stayed in hell. Michael moved into comfort. That imbalance fuels Trevor's fury. He sees Michael as everything wrong with the world. Selfish survival dressed as success. Despite this, Trevor repeatedly saves Michael. He does not kill him. This matters. Trevor values loyalty even when it is broken. He wants truth more than revenge. He wants acknowledgement. He wants Michael to admit what he did without excuses. That admission rarely comes. Trevor's relationship with Franklin highlights his code. Trevor respects Franklin's honesty. Franklin does not pretend to be something else. Trevor offers him protection and opportunity without manipulation. This shows Trevor does not hate order. He hates false order. Trevor's brutality peaks during moments of hypocrisy, corporate greed, government manipulation, self-righteous criminals. Trevor reacts violently because he sees systems pretending to be clean while feeding on violence quietly. Trevor makes violence visible. That is his role. The Fib uses Trevor like a weapon. Trevor notices. He hates it, yet he complies because chaos still pays. Trevor understands power dynamics instinctively. He knows he will never win against institutions. He still bites them anyway. Trevor's rampages are not mindless. They release pressure. Rage becomes clarity. The game turns his anger into a mechanic because Trevor functions best when emotion aligns with action. Calm does not suit him. Calm feels like vulnerability. Trevor's treatment of others seems cruel, yet his cruelty follows rules. Betrayal triggers death. Loyalty earns protection. Weakness invites domination. This is not moral. It is consistent. Trevor never pretends otherwise. The final act of GTA 5 forces a choice that defines Trevor's meaning. Killing Trevor validates Michael's worldview. Chaos must be eliminated. Loyalty does not matter. Killing Michael repeats the original betrayal. Letting both live rejects the cycle. If Trevor survives, his ending stays unresolved. He remains alive, unstable, and dangerous. That ending fits him. Trevor does not seek peace. He seeks truth. Survival without lies matters more than comfort. Trevor Phillips represents the cost of honesty without restraint. He never lies to himself. He never hides what he is. That honesty destroys relationships but preserves identity. Trevor knows exactly who he is. Most people do not. Trevor is not evil in the traditional sense. He is unfiltered. The world filters violence through systems. Trevor exposes it directly. That exposure terrifies people more than violence itself. Trevor's story argues that society tolerates brutality as long as it wears a suit. Trevor refuses the suit. He becomes the monster people fear because he reflects what they hide. Trevor Phillips is not redeemed, he is revealed. That revelation is the point. Trevor Phillips' origin is deeply tied to instability, violence, and survival, and it explains why he becomes the volatile, unpredictable criminal seen in GTA 5. His backstory is partially revealed through dialogue, mission cutscenes, and supplementary material in the game, though Rockstar deliberately leaves parts ambiguous to enhance his chaotic persona. Trevor grew up in a broken family in Canada. The game hints at an abusive, neglectful childhood with frequent relocations, little stability, and early exposure to violence. He learned early that trust is dangerous and survival depends on aggression and cunning. These formative experiences shaped his worldview. Strength and ruthlessness matter more than morality, rules, or social norms. Trevor's background also emphasizes self-reliance. He grew up in situations where authority failed him. Law enforcement could not protect him, family could not support him, and betrayal was constant. This explains his mistrust of institutions, obsession with personal freedom, and reliance on violence to solve problems. Trevor's Canadian origin is occasionally referenced in dialogue. He jokes about his accent, recounts past events in Canada, and expresses nostalgia mixed with resentment for his homeland. These references reinforce that he is a product of displacement, survival, and systemic neglect. Finally, Trevor's origin is crucial for understanding his behavior in GTA 5 and GTA Online. Everything he does, his violence, unpredictability, loyalty to select individuals, and disdain for authority, traces back to childhood trauma, early criminal experience, and the North Yankton heist. He is a character shaped by necessity and chaos, not by choice. His origin explains why he is both terrifying and compelling. Every action has a root in survival, loss, or betrayal. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on the video. It would help me out a lot and would help my channel grow. Thank you all for watching.